Number 4.
There's no 3, 2,
It's
1.
like
I
you're-
just clicked start. That's it.
You don't get an option. You just start. As soon as it's ready to go, start. But one of us were ready.
Are we starting?
One of us.
Yeah, it says we are live for 12 seconds.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Live? I don't know what that means. Oh my word. It'd actually help if I could find the actual live stream. That'd be great. There we go.
It's up. Yo.
What's up, everyone? I don't
So
think there's
those
that
who
many
live in
people here yet.
Those who live in England here, you can't watch B Project on Crunchyroll.
Oh, man.
What is
So
that?
Oh.
What is
Huh?
B
It's the
Project?
Boys Idol one.
It's the music.
Oh no.
Boys
Sorry,
Idol
Trav.
one, dude.
I was
No one's
really
gonna
looking
watch that.
forward to that.
Yes, sure you were.
Sorry, Trav. We knew you were so happy to see that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
Because
man.
it's made by the people who make Super Lovers. Probably.
Damn, I did cry.
All right, well, we'll get this started. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Otaku A-Team podcast. This one's going to be our spring closing thoughts. I'm here with
Correct.
everyone as usual. Say what's up.
Yo.
Yo.
The regular clue.
The regular.
What's up? Wasabi.
So, I guess since
I ain't no good old.
all these little puss boys are trying to rush, then we'll start out with Kabaneri.
We're trying to rush. What? Ooh. What?
Yeah, dude, we got days in an hour, dude.
Yeah, one of
Oh,
you
yeah.
can take this one away since
That summer season's underway.
I didn't really
All right,
finish
what-
all of Kabaneri, so one of you can take it away.
Okay, so here's the thing with Kabaneri. It started off really good. I thought it was better than Attack on Titan, at least. I thought it had a stronger start than Attack on Titan, which is the main comparison it was getting it was getting a main comparison to Attack on Titan. It started off better than Attack on Titan, in my opinion. But once Biba was introduced, it just went on this downward spiral. But it was still enjoyable, but it definitely wasn't like how it was at the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
And like the introduction of Biba just totally ruined it because his motives, the reason for what he was doing, like it was so bullshit. It was so stupid, honestly. Like there was some shit that happened with the Shogun like 10 years ago, and he just wanted to take it out on all these innocent people, I guess. Like
he was mad salty.
Mad salty. Like, okay,
Oh,
the Shogun
mad
is one
salty.
thing. The Shogun is one thing, but like all those innocent people, no. Like it just made no sense. It was stupid.
No.
And then how dumb Mume was. Like, oh my gosh, she just like
she was so smart in the first part.
yeah, and then like once her brother came, she just like lost all her brain cells or something, became like a fucking zombie herself to him.
They made her like a complete badass in the beginning, and then all of a sudden, as soon as Biba was introduced, she literally became the damsel in distress.
Right.
I don't know.
You might be thinking that
Because
the anime penis was here like a week ago, or was that 2 weeks ago or a week ago?
I don't
You might
remember.
be who you
Yeah,
think is
we're
missing.
all
You keep
here.
saying someone's missing.
We're all here though.
Oh no,
Yeah, but, like,
someone
what-
missing.
What Miles was saying, like she knew, I'm pretty damn sure her brother was lying to her, but I guess she just didn't want to believe it. Because like even in the final episode, she was like, brother, why don't you listen to me? I wish you would listen to me. Like she was like, I wanted to believe you. I wanted to like all this. Like she was like feeling bad for him. Like
Right.
because she even put like flowers on his body. Like what?
Like,
Yeah,
the
like let me
biggest-
know said. It was a pretty
Like,
entertaining train wreck.
what?
That's what it was.
the biggest,
dude.
and the biggest
This
thing
dude
that
just
like,
slaughtered so many people.
Yeah.
Like, and then you put flowers on his fucking body.
Like, what?
I don't care.
What?
Like, if someone was to kill that many people, like, I wouldn't, and they died, I would not put freaking flowers on them.
I forgot to
But he did
insert
get
the topic.
He did get smashed by I just noticed that topic.
Topic here.
Read the actual topic under the video. It says right there.
Oh god. Kabaneri, yeah, it is directed by the same person as Attack on Titan and Death Note, but yeah, let me know pretty much summed it up perfectly. It's a pretty entertaining train wreck. I like Ikoma. I still think Ikoma is better than Eren, for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The side characters I wish would have got a lot more screen time. That's why I'm hoping we do get a second season eventually or something else, because it does leave off open-ended. So I could see, honestly, us getting a continuation in the future. I would love for them to dive into more of the side characters like Yukina, even Kursuru, maybe even Ayame. Even though Ayame, she was focused on a lot, I'd say. But
wow.
I just don't understand why, like, at the end of Kabaneri, like...
Yeah, but Guts has, like, I don't know. Guts' reason is, like, justified, I would say. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, he did get fucked in the butt, so
well, he did.
I'd be pretty pissed if that happened,
Dude,
too.
let's not bring Berserk into this, man.
Right.
Yeah, let's not ruin this topic.
But Kabaneri was all right, honestly. It started off really well, and then once a point hit, it just went downhill, but it was still enjoyable. So I gave it like a 8.5 out of 10.
I'm not done with it yet fully, but I mean, I've had it spoiled for me the whole thing. I'm still planning to watch all of it. So far, I mean, from what I hear, I give it like a 7.
Yeah, I dropped it at episode 8, so yeah.
Yeah, just Mume like decided to, turn off her brain and become like a freaking puppet.
I told you, Mikasa's still better than her.
Like, if they can fix the villains, like, actually make better...
If there's an actual, like... I don't know. It's like a freaking brain dead zombie, zombie killing show, honestly. Like, if they were just to go from place to place in the second season and just kill zombies, like, I wouldn't even care. Like, don't bring fucking humans into it and them being, like, an antagonist. I wouldn't mind that, honestly.
They're the greater
But
threat.
they tried to, like, it was, like, really forced. And that whole last episode was a bunch of bullshit, like what happened. Because I'm pretty sure, and spoilers here, like I'm pretty sure you all already know anyway, but I think we all wanted Ikoma to kill Biba.
Mm.
I wanted that. I wanted it. But,
I don't know. Like, the whole episode felt rushed to begin with. Like, as soon as you start up the episode, it's like Kurusu already there, like... It's almost like a Michael Bay film at the end of the episode.
No, you know what it was? It was that, like, they had money in their hands and they were putting it toward the first few episodes, and then they go, holy shit, they looked out their hands where they have no money left. And they go, shit, we're running out of money. Go into your pockets, everyone.
Well, the quality was still high. The quality was...
The animation...
The storyboard writers.
The animation was good throughout.
The animation, art, soundtrack for Kabaneri is, like, amazing.
The characters need some work, though.
Yeah, characters need work, and but it's really your typical, like, survival, zombie killing show, honestly.
But all those Attack on Titan players will still watch it.
The setting though is I really like the setting, like the steampunk shit. I like that. I would definitely watch a continuation. They also have like 2 recap films coming out as well. So
and it's coming to Blu-ray DVD.
Yeah. Crunchyroll making moves out here.
Plex. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Crunchyroll has it, I think.
Yeah, they do. And Gintama and whatnot.
Because Crunchyroll announced that they're doing DVD and Blu-ray releases now, which is sweet. Wow. And they got Kabaneri.
For do you know?
What?
How much is it for?
They haven't announced yet, I don't think, but they have Kabaneri coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. I'm pretty sure from them. I think Gintama, wasn't it? I think it was Gintama. I don't even remember. It was a couple of shows that they have, but yeah, Kabaneri was all right. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. It started off really well, and like was a train wreck. Like after the
Love
midway
the music
point
in it,
went
though,
on.
man. The music.
Yeah, the music is amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much that pretty much wraps up.
Unsubscribing for that motorcycle. What the hell are you talking about?
I heard there was a motorcycle in the background.
That came from my
Oh,
I apologize for.
why would you unsubscribe just for background sound?
I'm pretty sure.
I think he's kidding.
Joking.
Well, obviously he's joking, but like, why would you say that? Like, what a
I don't even know if
thing to
Animal Lover is
say.
a girl or a boy or not. So
Animal Lover said she was a girl one time.
I think
she said she was a girl.
Okay, sorry. I was assuming it was a girl because I don't know what guy would have.
Well, maybe. Listen, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys who like animals.
Animal lover.
I don't think that's like a gender specific thing.
Everyone knew Hunter x Hunter was gonna go back on hiatus, dude.
8.5 is pretty high. My average rating is 7 out of 10. That's me though. So Kabaneri for me is like slightly above average. So probably an 8.
I don't have a bite.
For my score, I'm gonna go with a 6.
I don't go with Mal's wording how 5 is average. That makes no sense. That is garbage.
Yeah.
That is pretty stupid. 50% is average.
Go get a 50% on a test or an exam and then tell me it's average. Thanks.
Or how about you go tell your mom that's average?
Next show.
Because of Mal. Mal said it was average, so.
Let's go.
Next show.
Did we even discuss like Mal ratings before or no?
Yeah, we did. We've already.
The Animal Lover just said FML. I know the name is awful.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
All right, so I want to talk about this one.
What, Boku no Hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really do.
Boku no Hero's next.
To see what I finished the season that we're actually talking about. So Boku no Hero, I'll be honest, I said this before, but it's something I really believe in. I couldn't believe that I would love that so much because I'm typically someone, I don't hate shonen, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a huge shonen fan type thing. And I actually went to Boku no Hero kind of thinking, it's going to be another shonen. And I saw some of the first episodes, I'm like, but then all of a sudden, like just how it kept going. It was every episode I loved. There was not a single episode of that what was it, 12 episodes or 13? It was, I think 13, right?
13.
Right. There was not a single episode of that 13 series that I disliked. I'll be honest with you. I think all of them were great. I think they all had their purpose, and it was just an amazing series. Honestly, that was like a high, probably 9 for me.
Yeah, I gave it a 9, I think. I gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Let me know. Ushio Totoro season 2 was the best. But we're not going to talk about that because I'm the only one who watched it. So just going to throw that out there now.
There's a few shows
Boku no Hero.
We're not talking about.
Boku no Hero was great though. Honestly, even though like it's only the like very beginning of it, like it was still awesome, and I heard it gets even better. So that's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised actually how much they actually adapted correctly from the original.
Yeah, they went panel by panel with it.
Yeah,
it did awesome. An incredible job with it, and then they have season 2 coming, which is freaking awesome.
Now, if only Berserk can learn from that.
I don't think Berserk will ever get a proper anime adaptation.
Dude, can we stop talking about Berserk every stream, dude?
Can we talk about fucking Boku no Hero?
Well, who brought it up first?
Miles.
Both of you fucking tards.
No,
I
you
don't know,
did.
dude, but it literally seems like we say something about Berserk every stream.
Berserk at all.
Yeah, you did, because Let Me Know said something about it.
Yeah, and then someone said something, and I said it sucked.
All I know is I can't be included in this because I didn't say shit so far about it, so I'm just staying back.
Well, I thought Boku no Hero was pretty sick. It got better every single episode. Like,
yeah, definitely.
That All Might Namu fight was freaking godly.
It had a lot of character development and story development. I mean, the first episode was kind of like, like I could have done without the first episode. Probably it wasn't that good, but
probably. Do you think that the hype is still, or the hype was well deserved for Boku no Hero? Because I remember you in the beginning were kind of like, oh my god, stop talking about Boku no Hero, you know?
It was good, but it's not the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Nor do I think it's the best thing this season either.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was the best thing this season. I'll tell you that right now. But
I like Kiznaiver the best out of everything this season. But
I would say it's a contender, but I don't think it was the best.
It's in my
like
top 3
5 type thing.
It's in my top 3 probably.
I think it's like top
for the season
5 for me. Honestly.
I mean, someone
if
else
I
said
actually
it.
stopped and looked, I might.
And if it
Someone
only
else
gets
said it
better,
in here,
then
too.
it's like amazing.
That it was really good. It's just, I mean, it's still like a typical shonen series. I mean, you could have expected what it was going, like where it was going the whole entire time.
I think they handled Deku pretty good. I mean, Deku isn't super powerful. I mean, he has the ability to be able to be super powerful, but it comes at a super high price that makes him utterly useless. And if you think about it, shonens do typically make their characters like overpowered, but not to the point that they die. Like if their arms fucking collapse completely when they hit one thing. So I mean, it's
I like how they handled Deku too. Honestly, I like it. I need to get on the manga though, because I want to read more if it gets freaking crazier, like I've heard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but yeah, I love like the quirks. I really like that with it. It has like this superhero like feel to it. I don't know. There's something about it that I like.
Right.
Like with the freaking like the quirks and just like All Might freaking is literally like something out of like a comic book or something.
Yeah. I only know
him like the Hulk Hogan of anime.
I only know what's going to happen like at the end. Or at the beginning of season 2. I only know a little bit what's going to happen.
Yeah,
but
that villain, the new villain Stain, is like showing up, and I heard Stain is like a lot of people love him, and he's like sick as hell.
Yeah, as far as what I have read of Boku no Hero, I haven't gotten to see his introduction yet, but I do know a little bit what's going to happen in the next
Dude, that's season. A dope ass name for a villain.
That is a pretty
Stain.
It's gonna be interesting.
Well,
it's gonna be interesting.
My only complaint that I have is I feel like them doing it the way they adapted it made it a little bit slow. I mean, the first couple of episodes were kind of just all right. So, I mean, maybe they could.
Well, you gotta respect them for that. I mean, for going panel by panel by panel.
Well, it's not necessary.
But yeah, but when they don't do it though, people complain about it. When they do it, there are people complaining about it. It's like you damn.
Well, either way, you're gonna get
you. I'm just saying,
complain. So
right, no, that's what I'm saying. That's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Like I said, I've said it every single time, but manga and anime is different. I don't think things that are written in manga are specifically great to put directly adapted. I mean, that's kind of
I think it's important. I think it's important. I think it's important for Deku and like most shonen, because if you just have them start off and then jump into them being strong as hell, it doesn't make any sense.
I just said it was a bit slow at the start. I don't think.
Yeah, but you need that for certain characters.
The beginning of the manga was pretty slow, and it took me a while to get into Boku no Hero as well.
Like I said, it didn't have to be exactly like the manga, but
all right, dude.
I just think episode-wise, it's a bit slow.
Okay, there's no winning in a
battle begin. Remember, habit.
When it comes to the anime, I think I felt personally like I enjoyed it a lot more than the manga, because as Memory said, it's your typical shonen. You've seen it before. It's about superheroes. That's pretty much all you need to know about it. But the anime, I think, is what really made me enjoy the series a lot more. So
I probably wouldn't have minded.
It's really good.
They actually did more episodes with it at first. Like if the first season was 25 episodes or 24 episodes, then that first couple of episodes being slow wouldn't have been bad. But I mean, like I said, it's not necessarily bad. I just think that's like really the only thing I could complain about if I had to pick something out of it. Other than that, I thought it was really good. So not lived up to the hype that everyone said it was, but it was good.
Because in the beginning, you had like the Deku and All Might stuff going on. You had the training from Deku, like Deku training with All Might.
I like the training, by the way.
I think you need that type of stuff.
Exactly. I mean, you saw.
That happened in the beginning. So.
Hey, I'll say this right now. Like, for example, and not to bring Sword Art in this, but it's the concept of it with Kirito, how he gets better because of the fact that he's played the game so long and all that. In real life, if you want to get stronger, you have to work out, you have to do exercise and all that. So Deku, who was a scrawny kid, had to do exercise and got pushed and kept getting pushed to do more exercise and more. And by the end of it, even before he had the power, you saw that he was getting muscles. He was getting, beefed up a little bit. So I mean, it was a necessary thing to have. And everything. Right, you needed to have that. It was, I think, perfectly paced. I'll be honest, I had no issues with being slow or anything like that.
No, but I think if they're going to do something like that, there should be more episodes than 13. I mean, I'm sure everybody would have wanted more than 13. So.
I think a lot of people were expecting like more than like at least 24 or 25, but we got 13. But I'm happy they already announced a season 2.
They did, but I think 24 episodes at least probably would have been a better stance on them, because then they could have ended off on a better spot, like actually give people more content. Because
maybe the
me personally,
I don't know how far the manga is into it.
I feel like it kind of just started getting like actually good, and then that just stopped.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Right,
but that's my opinion on
that, because now we gotta wait, like, unless you go and read the season.
I mean, we'll be waiting a while, probably like the end of this year, maybe beginning of next year. My guess.
I could see us maybe getting it in the winter. I don't know.
Same.
I don't know about the fall, because that would just be a 1-season break.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I don't think they're gonna be able to do that much unless they had their
probably the winter. I'm gonna say the winter or the spring, probably.
I would say winter 2017.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
But I also wanted to ask you guys, who's your favorite character in Boku no Hero so far?
Todoroki.
I like Todoroki. My favorite's probably either Bakugo or All Might, honestly.
I'm gonna say All Might.
The same thing.
I like Todoroki, but too, I don't think we've got enough of Todoroki yet, and I think they dive more into him like later in the manga and stuff. So, like, I like Todoroki, but I just want to see more from him, like him touch.
Okay, how about this?
You're definitely gonna see more from him in the next season.
Yeah. Who's your favorite female character of the hero?
Ochako.
Who's Ochako?
That's the girl with the like gravity ability.
Oh yeah.
He's like the first girl. That's the first girl like Deku meets at the front of the school.
I like the one that has the ability to make like random objects from anything. Like she's like the smartest one of the group.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she had that weird ass ability where she like got like a sheet out of her back or something. I was like, what the frick is this, dude?
Yeah. Dude, you know who was pretty sweet actually at the end of the first season? I think it was actually in the last episode. I think his name was Cemento or something.
The guy who made some.
The one who blocked All Might.
Dude, I thought that dude was sick.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Deku, you okay? Yeah.
No, isn't her name 13 the one with the spacesuit?
Yeah, 13's a space suit.
That was pretty sick.
I'm not a fan of 13. I'll be honest with you. Like, I think her power is cool, but like, how is she still alive when you saw nothing in that suit? Does she exist in there or what?
Is she
the suit?
I don't even know.
I mean, it's like saying the same thing about what's his name being alive after getting the crap stomped out of him.
They said that they're all gonna survive.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's not that surprising since that one, the nurse has that like healing power or whatever. So.
Can heal anything.
Yeah. I mean,
all right.
Yeah, I'd say like a solid 9, probably.
That's what I gave it.
9.
Yep.
I think I gave it like an 8.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.
I feel like it was
it
had
good.
more episodes, it probably would have been closer to a 10, but
I'm pretty sure next season, if it's done right, I'm definitely gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, I'd say the lack of
I'll probably be closer to a 10 if I'll probably be closer to a 10 if season 2 is supposed to be as crazy as like people are saying according to like from the manga or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna start reading it like from where it leaves off because they literally went panel by panel, so I don't like have to worry about skipped out of the manga, so I can just go right into it because the anime did it correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. The next one is ReZero. One of you can take this one away too.
Oh yeah. Now this is best of the season.
Favorite thing of the season. Yep.
Hell nah.
I don't care what you guys say. Though. You remember?
It's my favorite of the season.
It's my second. Ushio Totoro season 2 is just unbeatable though.
We know Miles does not like ReZero, so we won't bring him into this, conversation.
It's not that I don't like it. I just personally can't get into it.
Dude,
I don't know why. I mean,
dude, every day we watch it on Sunday. Okay, you're telling us shit. Subaru's gonna die. Haha! Can't wait till Subaru dies.
Yeah, but I say that shit too.
Can't wait till he dies and comes
You guys
back
do the
again.
same thing with like
Can't
Berserk
wait.
and all the other shit.
I like Berserk.
Yeah,
though.
but
That's
Berserk
different,
shit.
you know.
This new adaptation, yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah, all the adaptations.
I wouldn't say all the.
All right, shut up about Berserk.
Yeah, let's just
dude.
fucking like talk about it.
All right, well, ReZero, me and Blade's favorite of the season, honestly.
You damn right.
There's just like, I don't know. I love pretty much everything about ReZero. Like, I'm not even gonna
Same
lie.
here, dude. I don't have any
Just-
issues with it, in truth.
Like, the world is like just vast and like full of possibilities, honestly.
Right.
The characters are very entertaining. Most
You don't ever
definitely.
get tired
I
of them
love
because
Subaru.
they space them apart so well.
Yeah, I
Sorry to
love
interrupt you.
Subaru as
Yeah.
an MC. I mean, White Fox has done like brilliant work with the animation and the art, I'd say.
You're 100%.
Soundtrack, both opening, ending, and the insert songs are really good.
Yeah. I love the
And-
ending. I keep listening to that all day.
And it just gives me like this feeling like ReZero compared to the other stuff from this season. Like there's a few episodes that have literally like just sent like chills down my spine or have just like made me feel this certain way. Like these other episodes like from other shows like couldn't do. Like there's only a few select episodes that like have made me do that, but ReZero has had like multiple episodes that have made me like feel like that.
Yeah, Jerry said a lot. I think a lot of people are harsh on ReZero. I'll be honest with you, most people like ReZero. I've only met like a handful of people that said they hate it.
Yeah.
I just can't get into it. I don't know.
Oh
I
no!
I mean, like
I would
the
never
first
guess.
episode of ReZero, like it seemed all right, but as I got into like the other episodes, like I just really couldn't really get invested with the characters or the story, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop it. So
It's a damn shame, dude.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think it's bad or anything, just not really my thing, I guess.
yeah,
That's understandable. You know, you give it a try. You did.
Yeah, I like it.
But
Let me know, said it's an overused concept, like ReZero.
I
Really,
kind of
it's
agree
really-
to an extent.
As of recent, yeah, it is.
To an extent.
as of recent, but you have to remember it hasn't been used that much until recently. That's
Yeah, but to me, it's like every series that does like this concept, they add like their little own twist and stuff onto it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, because I mean, like time. You know what the thing about time travel or even reversal of anything like that? One thing it has that's awesome is how they could explain it. You could explain it where it's like the multiple world theory concept, where you leave that world and go into another one, like Steins Gate does that. You could do it where a race is, you're re-altering the past completely. There's a lot of ways you can handle it because it's an unknown field of study. So you could do whatever the hell you want with it and make it cool. That's why even though it's overused in the concept of recently, it still has that huge amount of boundary where you don't feel like, oh, okay, well, as long as they don't just copy and paste the same thing, you could do a million different things with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, White Fox has done Steins Gate, so they're like great with that type of shit. So
I love
it's crazy because nobody honestly was really looking out for. Like there was a select few people that were like, oh, this is going to be like best of the season, or this is going to be amazing. Like really nobody was talking about it. It was like a dark horse. And then when like even the first episode, after a few episodes or whatever, people were like, oh my gosh, like why was nobody talking about this? And now everyone's like, it's freaking up there on Mal. It's like everywhere. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And people were talking about the new opening and new 13th episode.
Yeah.
I think it was 13. Yeah, the newest is 13. We got the new ED, but we didn't get the opening. I hope we get the opening tomorrow. That would be awesome.
We are, because I think after that huge breakdown in episode 13.
Yeah.
I think it's
and someone also someone also mentioned like people were like hating on Subaru for, like about last episode. Like he did kind of show like his true nature, sort of his true colors, I guess.
To me, he showed he was human. I mean, haven't you ever been frustrated enough that you start going a completely different direction of how you would usually be?
Exactly.
That happens, man.
Well, he shouldn't have made that promise, honestly, if he could keep it. You know what I'm saying?
But I
With
mean,
like Amelia and stuff.
in that sense, though,
but we knew, we all
seen
knew
her.
if he made that promise, like he was still going to go and follow Amelia. Like maybe he went over
he didn't.
Yeah, he would just be sitting at the mansion. Like, no, that would not work.
The whole episode.
But like,
then find out she died or something like that.
I think Subaru, how he went about it was kind of wrong. Like,
right.
Like, yeah, they were talking to Amelia and stuff, and like confronting Amelia about like her elf, like her witch, like the witch elf nature sort of thing. And Subaru like couldn't stand that, and he just had to say something. I think Subaru should have really like tried to at least contain himself, but I mean, he did. It seemed like a little bit, but he just like popped off, and that was not really smart, honestly. Like,
what was stupidest thing I think was when he said that, oh, you're the knights, for example, that you guys were born into it. That's not right.
Yeah.
You're assuming
he was saying the wrong things at the wrong moments a lot in the episode. It's still been the best of the season, no doubt about it. It's just something about it that.
Be honest with you.
It's probably my favorite of the year so far. I mean, we've only been through we've only had two seasons really.
Right. It's still plenty of stuff that could beat it, but right now it's just.
It's probably my favorite of the year so far, but we still have to wait for the whole year.
Tells us there, I'm thinking might be what could try to dethrone a little bit. I'll be honest with you.
For you?
Orange.
For me, yeah, because I mean I love Tails and I don't know if Orange
understandable.
Days could do it for me. Even though Zero wasn't even my favorite of the year anyway, so
that's so. How would it dethrone it from the favorite?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like in general, it'd be like my favorite probably as of like the whole year as of now.
Right, I got that.
What the?
Well, what would you say? I guess me and Blade can only give ratings. I'm honestly like definitely between a 9.5 and a 10.
I'll be honest, I'm 10.
I'm at an 8.
I'd probably say. I don't know. 9. I'm just gonna say 9.5. I'm in that 9.8.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 9.8 because I'm caught up with it. I just didn't have much to say about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you catch up to it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, shit! Didn't know that.
And that's the only one that Anusha Tutorial season 2 is the only ones I've caught up with.
That's crazy.
Okay. Next one we have Bungo Stray Dogs, me and Miles are the only ones. I think me and Miles.
2.
Yeah.
I've only watched 2.
So pretty much all I want to say with Stray Dogs, and I think Miles can agree with me on this, it starts off kind of slow because I remember when it first started off and I was like, I don't know if I'll like this. They're just throwing a shit ton of comedy into here. But after a couple episodes, it actually was like, it started to pick up, and the first season left off like really damn good. And like what I compared to is like Noragami's first season, because Noragami's first season like started off pretty slow and then ended off like really damn good, leading into season 2, which we all know season 2 of Noragami was fucking amazing. And that's what I'm kind of hoping happens with Stray Dogs, because Stray Dogs season 1 ended off really good, and I'm hoping season 2 is like really damn good. But I've heard it is, like from manga readers, so that's really how I compare how I see Stray Dogs. I guess it has a lot of entertaining characters. Of course, Bones is doing it, so the animation, art, soundtrack is amazing. The opening, ending, love both of them. I think the opening and the ending were in like my top 3, like for both of those categories for the spring season. Honestly, because the opening is amazing, the ending is really ending. I think the ending was like my second or third favorite of this season. Honestly. But yeah,
I love the ending to the series. The ending is amazing.
That freaking Akutagawa versus Atsushi fight was sick in like episode 10, I think it was.
Yes.
It left off on a really, really high note, that's for sure. And I'm happy I didn't like just throw, Stray Dogs off and was like, oh, this is just some comedic, bullshit.
Yeah.
With like freaking Atsushi poking out his ass and shit, and that brother and the sister, like from the beginning of Stray Dogs, that shit was weird.
Yeah, but, and I get why they did that too, because the series just got progressively darker as the episodes went on.
Yeah, and it's based like it's like the English name is literary. the characters are based off like authors and stuff, which I think is like a really unique thing to do, and I like that aspect of it for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to season 2. It's coming in the fall, I believe.
That's what I heard. Fall.
Yeah, fall. And the fall is going to be like the season of freaking sequels. So, Stray Dogs season 1, I gave an 8. But
yeah, I would give it an 8 as well.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Started off like it was still enjoyable as it started off, but it wasn't as good as I was expecting or as good as I wanted. But then it really picked up, and it ended off on a high note. So really looking forward to season 2. So yeah. All right, what do we got next?
Oh boy, the next one is Kiznaiver, baby. Dude,
Kiznaiver.
I just have to say, dude, the opening is fucking so good.
It's sad. It's sad they're breaking up though.
Dude, it's the only opening I watched every single time I watched an episode this season.
Why? Because it's so trippy?
Dude, no, it's just so fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
and it fits the series so well.
Yeah, it does.
It does, I agree.
Man.
This was
my favorite thing this season.
I rarely skip openings because it always gets me hyped for the episode. I don't know. Is that just me?
Well, if an opening's bad, I usually skip it.
Dude, well, a lot of the shows don't have bad openings, so I'd like never skip openings.
Dude, I should have done like a live reaction for the last episode, so you guys could have saw my reaction, dude. Dude, I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh shit, this is not happening."
Let Me Know says it got a little melodramatic, but it's still good. I can agree on that.
No, it didn't get melodramatic.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Dude, melodramatic is the concept of using actual drama and making it out of nowhere. All the drama was set up in stone for that show, and it became dramatic as time went on. Don't use that word out of context.
Their whole intention from the thing that started getting more clear, like from each episode, is that the whole reason for the Kiznaiver program is to connect people together. So
I agree with Sam lovers that
they gotta create Yuta through pain. Don't forget that
we're kind of underdeveloped at times. I agree with that, but it's still, I think everyone.
But what his Somu did at the end of the series, like how he was like bonding and like he was there for Katsuhiro. I really like that. I love what they did with like Hisomu towards the end, the last few episodes, because he was there with Katsuhiro. He was talking to him when like Katsuhiro had no one really. I really like that, honestly. And also with Yuta, like Yuta was there for Honoka. Like Yuta played a big part in Honoka's development, and it's crazy because it's just it's just a huge like circle of like shipping, like romance or whatever you want to say, because it's like Katsuhiro likes Sonozaki, Chidori likes Katsuhira. Right. Tenga likes Chidori. Nico likes Tenga. It's crazy, dude. It is insane.
I will.
But then they all have to deal with that, weird. And they all developed. Like the development was amazing. It was just like they all came to like realization of it, and they all just faced it and dealt with it. And it was more like friendship. It's about like them, being love or anything. It was like
two characters got together. Essentially, two groups.
Yeah,
I mean, but still, like
concept. In the end, it was all, it was something else, man. I was nervous too. I was nervous going into Kiznaiver because I was like, if this is just going to be like a character-driven show with like random bits of comedy and stuff in there, I wasn't expecting like some dramatic shit like we got. Honestly,
I thought the art was going to be bad at first. Thing, honest truth.
Oh no, Trigger went all out with it. You could tell. Trigger did an amazing job with it. And they don't really do. They don't really do. Because they don't really do shows like they've never done a show like this. All of their shows usually like wacky and over the top, but they actually like settled down, calmed down, and like actually did a freaking beautiful. The
Gormans at the end were kind of goofy and stuff.
They still have the little trigger. Yeah, they still have the little trigger things thrown into there, but like as a whole, it was like. It wasn't really anything like Trigger has done before. And I was kind of nervous because I was like, if this is going to be a character-driven show, I don't think I would like this. But just how they worked with it and like the execution of the series, like it hooked me. Like it really did. Like how they worked with it, it was something else.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
I
And all every single character,
dude,
probably besides Sonozaki, because I'm still kind of on Sonozaki. I did come to like Katsuhiro more, but like
still my favorite girl from that.
Just the whole cast is awesome.
Yeah.
The whole cast is something else. But Nico and Tenga are probably my two favorites. Honestly, I love them.
Christian, I would go into it now before we get interrupted again for the 3,000th time.
Wait, what?
You were saying something every single time, but then
I still can't get over the fact that like just like towards the end, even when they were like disconnected from like
they were still connected.
System, they all still like felt his pain. Is what like was the craziest part for me. I mean, that's the part where I was like, oh shit, this is too good.
Yeah, dude, I love the ending lines too. By the way, like, why you give me this thing?
Oh yeah, between Honoka and Yuta. Yeah, that was so.
I want you fat.
She was like, I don't want you to be fat, so no girls. Oh man,
that was funny because he was like, wait, what? What did you say?
And she just got up and walked away. I'm like,
she just want me for my body.
Oh man, that was great though.
No, it was.
I gave Kiznaiver a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I gave it a 10 as well. To be honest, I really like it a lot. I thought they did like an amazing job.
The second half of the show is like just amazing, like masterful. Honestly, like I didn't really like how it started off. That was just me though. Like it was good, but it wasn't like how the second half of the series was. That was just me though, because like we didn't really understand like what was going on with like Katsuhira and Sonozaki. And as it started off, I was just like, oh, this dude Katsuhira is just Inaho freaking 2.0 from Al Noah Zero. If you guys remember him, that dude's like facial
he's
expression.
not listening, dude. No matter what, no matter what, Al Noah Zero. That guy will always remain as probably one of my least favorite characters in any anime I've ever seen in my life. I hate.
Yeah, but I thought he was gonna be another him, but because I didn't understand like what was going on with him. But once you know and find out, you're like, oh, okay.
Just him talking twice was more than an Al Noah Zero. Okay, just that enough. Just the beginning opening lines was enough. I hate that guy from. I'm sorry, like that's the only reason I haven't finished Al Noah Zero yet is because of that stupid asshole.
Yeah.
No,
but Kiznaiver was overall pretty damn good.
Yeah,
definitely one of the best of the season.
The way it ends off is really good. I mean, they kind of all.
I don't want more.
Yeah,
I do not want more. I know people are saying they want like a move.
Yeah, no. I mean, I could see like a OVA or something maybe, but I wouldn't want to see like a lot more. Though. Yeah.
What?
By the way, did you guys cut completely? Was I talking at all during that part or no?
Yeah, like it completely cut out.
Oh, did you guys catch what I?
No, not really. Oh, great. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Discord is screwed up. It does that occasionally, so I don't really understand the reasoning behind it, but I could see an OVA would be pretty good, in my opinion. Oh,
what?
There it goes.
What? Are we back?
Yeah.
Are we back now?
What the frick happened?
I don't know. I just kept talking, but
the Discord servers were just
dude, Discord just took a shit.
Yeah, the Discord server just died. Like,
yeah. I just
sorry about
talking,
that, guys.
There we go.
But in my opinion, I think the way they ended it off was really well. They kind of all realized that, I mean, everything kind of isn't that big of a deal because of the way they're connected together, I guess.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was more about like friendship.
Yeah.
Like sticking together.
I could see an OVA.
Like bonding.
I wouldn't mind like an OVA, but if they did anything more than that, I'd kind of be disappointed because the way they ended it off.
I don't even want to see. I honestly don't want to see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, the mystery behind it would be good.
Oh no.
But No, I think even just...
Do you guys hear me, or is Discord just taking a...
Discord's
I
just
can hear you.
destroying everything right now.
Discord is like committing carry to us.
Thank God we're almost done.
No, I could hear you.
Okay.
But
so they'll hear
anyway,
me
final
then.
thoughts on Kiznaiver.
9 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Great character driven show, honestly. There's not much more to it besides it being like a character driven show. Like of course, a lot of drama.
Can we talk about how much money it's going to cost?
The what?
What?
Can we talk about the fact how much money it's going to cost on Aniplex?
Oh yeah.
Buying it?
Oh man.
Right.
Aniplex.
So in case anyone doesn't know.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And guess no, it's not.
I'm glad Aniplex picked it up so I can get a good collector's edition for it.
Dude.
Yeah,
4
pay
episodes.
a fucking loot for it.
4 episodes, you get one. And then you have to there's three of them, and they're $100 each.
A lot of series do that, man. I'm
No,
not that worried
dude,
about it.
no, man, not a lot of series do that.
Dude, they're just trying to like milk it at this point.
Fuck Aniplex.
Because they had Gakusen.
like,
Gakusen Volume 1 was 100, and then Volume 2 was 100, but that was like 6 episodes and 6 episodes. How can you split it into 4, 4, and 4? Like
that's just they want to make money, dude, and they know people will buy it because there's people that will buy it like idiots. Oh man, collectors! I get the collectors.
You calling me an idiot?
I'd still rather buy something from Aniplex versus other things. Aniplex puts actual quality into their stuff. That's why it's worth money.
All the real life episodes were dropped yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah.
Yes, I think everyone knows.
But yeah, there's our final thing on Kiznaiver. It was a great show overall from all of us. I think that's the verdict.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
All right, we're going.
I wonder. I would like to see a dub of it too. I hope Aniplex dubs it.
Eventually. I don't know if I want a dub for it, to be honest with you.
They could do a good job with the dub.
Versus get the kid from Alador Zero, and I'll be like, nope.
Because especially with like all the like what happens later in the show with like how dramatic it gets and like how like all the crying and the emotions and all. I want to see like how that would be.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Next one we have. Oh
Mayoiga.
God! I just saw the name. I saw the name and just almost
basically
threw up,
1 out of 10. That's about it for that one.
Mayoiga, 1 out of 10.
Absolute
1 out of 10.
I dropped episode 6. Absolute garbage.
And people are saying like it's intentionally like
bad.
Yeah, like intentionally bad, but like people are saying it's intentionally made as like a comedy.
No.
But I think the guy, whoever's behind it, actually like tried and wanted this to be like a horror, like an actual solid horror show, but it wasn't.
No, what he tried to do,
he just totally failed.
Like yeah, and he just could not. And you know, you could tell it's not meant to be a comedy because the last like 3 episodes before, actually, like the last 2 episodes before the final episode, those episodes were actually decent. They were like the best ones of the season in terms of explaining everything and all that shit. And it was trying its best to be like, oh, this is a really good story now. Don't worry. And then just ends horribly and ruins everything completely about it again.
There was maybe one good episode in Mayoiga as a whole.
Yeah, it's just ironic anyone thought it was going to be good after the first episode.
I had hope, dude. I mean, because
the first episode was horse shit.
I was just like, all right, you introduce us to 30 plus characters.
And
so
then
I mean,
the
like,
episode.
Yeah, that's the episode. Let's see where you're gonna go from this.
Yeah, down the fucking shitter, like I said it was gonna do.
It was all over the place. It was just all over the place.
Dude, it's bad. Like
it's very
just
bad.
Their approach on introducing the characters. Like I could tell the series was just gonna be fucking awful. You don't do something.
You know what they should have? They should have just not even introduced the character. They should have just had them all on the bus and just like half of them get taken out in like the first episode.
Or they introduce them. Or they introduce them while they have relevance to the actual thing.
Or maybe you get and then after like half of them die, then you like start diving into the characters more like a group of 5 or 10.
Yeah, like when they have relevance, not just be like, "Yeah, my name is Bob," and then he just sits back down.
Yeah, the concept is like all right, but how they did it was just god awful, and the characters are like just so bland and boring and retarded, honestly.
Right.
Apparently,
Jack,
Mayoiga was
my
written
name's
by
Jack,
the same
it's
writer
Jack.
of Kiznaiver.
I don't believe that.
Apparently,
I don't think that's even true,
That's not
to be
true.
honest with you.
Another
But
was the guy who wrote the guy who wrote the Lost Villager, Mayoiga, was another.
yeah.
Hold on, let me see. So what? The script writer, he means, right?
maybe. Yeah.
I don't think so,
I
dude.
don't think any of the writers. And I pray to God.
There's
I don't think
Mayoiga.
Oh
any of
yeah,
the-
he did write the script, or she did.
Oh,
It's a girl.
Jesus. Oh
you sure?
God!
Wow, she wrote the scripts for Anohana.
What? How can you fuck up this thing?
She wrote the scripts for
Well-
Kiznaiver,
Oh,
freaking
Yeah,
Black. Oh
the-
no, she did the series
the
composition.
difference is-
Oh, she did the script for Iron Blooded Orphans, and she did the script for The Lull in the Sea or Nagi no
Oh, yeah,
Asukara.
yeah,
so-
but those
Oh, shit.
scripting people just take the manga.
right.
and-
They just take the works.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but
Kiznaiver's
Mayoiga's
an
an
original.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah,
So no, so then
those are
that
based
doesn't-
off source material, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
okay.
Really,
I mean,
her work
then she
has
has
nothing to
some-
do with anything with Mayoiga.
Right.
She just kind of like translates what the person envisions, I guess, if that makes sense.
but it's an original, isn't it?
Kiznaiver's an original. Is it
So is
Mayoiga?
Mayoiga.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Mayoiga's
is.
original. Yes.
Oh. Well,
There was no manga or anything.
still, the script writer just kind of
Oh.
translates the author's thoughts, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, it's essentially the director of
Yeah,
a movie.
they're not the
essentially.
person
The same
who
role.
make the story. It has nothing
Right.
to do with her per se.
Because
I think
like
it does.
when a director.
Honestly.
No.
I think it has a part. I think it has a part of her.
No.
Honestly,
You really
No.
think if she makes things like Anohana and Kiznaiver that she's just that bad that she can make something like Mayoiga?
she must have been.
The
I don't
source
know.
material is bad.
She
in the
must have been
first
on
place.
something, dude.
Dude, that's not how scripts work, man. Okay, like for example, when a movie's made, if it's made off a book, right? What they do is they have someone that takes the book, right, and then they have them write out a script for the movie. So that's the director of the movie. That doesn't mean they actually made the damn thing. It means they took enough of that material and actually then made something for it. But it doesn't really mean per se that they actually did anything to alter it. They just go, okay, well, let's shorten it down to
They
this.
just
Let's expand it
portray
out to
the
this.
author's work in a different medium.
Exactly. But that does not mean that they actually created anything for it.
So who's the author of Mayoiga?
The guy who made another
Yeah.
is the author of
Yeah, it's the
Mayoiga.
person who wrote everything for it.
Right.
The script
I
writer
could
is like
believe
the
that.
person who'd be like, you say
All
this
right.
line, you
Hold
say
on.
this line.
Let me find the author of Mayoiga.
Oh,
I want to
dude.
see it.
Yeah. No, the author of Mayoiga
Because
is
the
absolutely
director's-
100% the dude from Another.
The director's not the writer.
No kidding.
Okay, well, I'm saying that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Mayoiga, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, sure.
Done and dusted.
It was pretty bad, guys. It was pretty bad.
It was written by this girl. That's all it says. She wrote everything.
She's just
So whoever's
she's just a
original
script
idea
writer.
is,
I'm telling you, the person who did Another is the person who made this one. That's why everyone wanted to watch it.
I don't know.
Like
dude.
everyone was like, "This is gonna be sick,
no-
dude,"
there's
because
no
Another,
author or
the
anything.
person from Another did it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only reason people watched it in the first place. I don't think anybody
No,
would have
I'm
been
pretty
hyped
sure.
otherwise.
I'm pretty sure the director of Another directed Mayoiga.
I don't know.
Oh, there was actually.
Moving on.
Just forget it. Just forget it.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Mayoiga
Yeah,
sucks. There you go. Final thoughts. 1 out of 10. It sucks. See ya.
It is garbage. Yeah.
Moving on. We're moving on to
Gakusen
Gakusen.
Our final
Toshi
one is
Asterisk
Gakusen
Season
Bubble.
2.
Yep.
So what did you
Season
think about
two.
it?
Season 1. That's
What'd
crazy.
you think?
It
What'd
was
you
great.
think? I haven't
Season two
watched
was so
shit
much
about the
better than the
Asterisk
first
Wars, but I mean, what did you guys think?
It was pretty good.
A lot better than season 1 because they toned down the harem bullshit, cliche crap, and they actually focused on action and fighting. That's good. Right. They actually the second season just went straight into the Phoenix Festa. I liked how they did that because, of course, they threw in Flora in there, which was like the only negative. The big negative I had with season 2 was Flora and what she brought to the series. But everything else was really just an action season. Honestly, that's really all it was. With that little side thing with Flora, which sucked. Right. But
what do you mean ecchi trash? Gakuzen doesn't even have any ecchi in it.
Yeah, it sort of does.
When do you ever see titties in it?
It was toned. It was toned down. It was toned down in season 2, but in season 1, it was all over. Have you saw Claudia?
Panty shots are fan service, not ecchi.
No, that's a form of ecchi, though.
To see like 1 or 2 panty shots.
Ecchi is ecchi. Panty shots is ecchi.
The harem king one.
Yeah, but you're not going to see 2 panty shots and call the series ecchi.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of panty shots in at least season 1 of Asterisk.
Yeah, they are.
And Claudia brought a lot of fan service.
Yeah. I don't know.
They toned it down in season 2, which I liked.
A
lot.
Okay, this is off topic, but I finally found out the truth for anyone that gives a shit about this, and I'll bring it up real fast. So the person who made the anime director of Another made The Lost Village. He directed it. The writer / screenplay was the girl, but she's only the screenplay one. The director is still some other dude. He did the work for the anime of Another. He didn't do the actual story though. That's why everyone thinks Another is made by the guy. It's not per se made by him. It's the anime is.
So it's written by the dude who directed Another.
Okay, Another shit. Or Mayoiga shit.
Yeah, Mayoiga shit, but I just wanted to tell people that because I know some people actually were giving a shit about that. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ecchi in Asterisk War 2 was actually almost
they toned it down. Yeah. And they toned down the harem bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping they do that.
It was still there, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but it was very rare that you got it. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping for season 3, which I think we will get it because how it leaves off totally sets up for a season 3. I hope they do the same thing because there's another festa coming. I hope they just do the same thing and then maybe some little side problem.
I can see this next one being crazy.
Yeah, because that Dirk guy needs to be dealt with for sure. The stuff with Ayato's sister, that needs to be fleshed out. And then you have the new festa, the Grips Festa, which I hope they do that and then have the stuff on the side going on. I hope they don't try to introduce another character or something or some bullshit side problem or whatever. And they also introduced that girl Ophelia, so that'll be interesting going forward. Yeah. But Asterisk War Season 2, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, I think, or a 9. I was up there. It was so much better than the first season, on which I'm happy it was.
Yeah. I think it definitely did a lot better than the first season. I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked the first season, but I think this was definitely a step up from that, and will definitely help the series as a whole once everything is out.
Yeah. When Gakusen focuses less on the ecchi harem aspects, tones them down, that's when it's at its best, honestly.
I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
So yeah.
Soma is definitely ecchi at times, but it's not super bad per se either.
Soma's pretty ecchi, yeah, especially with the food gasms and some of the girls.
That's why it's called food porn.
Yeah. But that pretty much wraps up the main stuff we wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah, because we're not gonna talk about the other stuff that really wasn't that great.
We'll briefly, I guess we could briefly touch on some of the other ones.
Big Order sucked.
Big Order sucked, yes.
It was garbage.
Space Patrol Luluco was probably
Luluco was amazing. Luluco was amazing for a short series.
It showed up in Kiznaiver at one point.
But I can't wait for a Banana.
I'm watching. God. I'm watching Macross Delta. I don't know how many people are watching that, but it's actually freaking sick. It's like my first Macross series ever, and I really love it.
Mm-hmm. So Joker game was meh. 100 was awful.
Oh, dude, 100 was pretty bad. Joker game was painfully average. That's how I say it.
Cerberus was awful.
It was all right.
It was right. Sucked.
Average. Yeah, Kuromukuro, I'm still watching. It's actually getting pretty interesting now. It took a little bit, but I'm still watching it, and I like it so far.
Super Lovers god awful.
Yeah, High School Fleet. I dropped after like 2 episodes, and Happy I dropped after 1.
Did anybody finish?
I mean, we pretty much covered the big ones. And we're not going to talk about JoJo because we haven't watched it.
JoJo is amazing.
Irrelevant.
Kuma Mika apparently.
Oh yeah. Miles hasn't watched it. He likes JoJo.
Yes.
But Tanaka-kun, I'm just not in this. Like,
Tanaka was so boring, dude.
But a lot of people seem to like Tanaka. That it gets a lot better, I guess, because it's over an 8 on Mal now. So
I love about everyone was hyped about Ace Attorney, and then no one speaks about it anymore
because they ruined it, dude.
Because the anime is not that good.
It's not that
they made him so corny, and they did.
Kuma Miko was just straight up weird, honestly.
Changing the name and everything.
Yeah, it was definitely odd.
And I don't know, Trav, what do you think about Yushio Totoro season 2?
Absolute greatness. 10 out of 10. Season 2 was amazing.
Would watch again? I would
watch again for sure. Yep.
So overall, spring season, if you had to give it like a rating, and would you say it was better than the winter season?
It was better than
the winter season.
I'd give it an 8 or something. I'd say maybe.
I don't even know if I like it better than the winter season. To be honest,
I think
the spring season was pretty good. It was a lot better.
I think it was like barely better than the winter season. Honestly,
I think there's
the winter season. The winter season, I gave like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I think it was 7.5. It was like 7 or 7.5 out of 10 for the winter. I may be like slightly above that for the spring. So I'm probably like between 7.5 and 8 for me.
I'm on an 8
for the spring.
Totoro.
No matter what, I think the summer is going to really take.
I think the summer will blow everything away.
Yeah,
honestly,
it will for sure.
Much
definitely.
Like.
I like last season better just because there's more stuff that I enjoyed from last season versus this season.
Like, what were the strong things of the winter? Like Rimgar.
No matter what people say,
Konosuba.
They're gonna say erased.
Grimgar Konosuba. Erased had its moments.
Yeah.
Gate season 2 was all right for me. Ajin I really liked.
Akagami was good. Or Yukiheim.
There was Assassination Classroom season 2 as well, which I know a lot of people.
Show that Showa.
Showa. I know a lot.
Yeah.
Divine Gate was godly. Just kidding.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face, man.
Just kidding, guys. Don't watch that garbage.
No, but I say the spring is slightly above the winter. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I'd say, if anything, if I was even going to compare them, I'd say they're pretty close. I mean...
Yeah, they are definitely almost on like the same level, I'd say.
Either way, I think I'm still disappointed from both seasons, to be honest with you.
I'd agree.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping this summer like just blows it, like everything away like I think it will.
If Orange isn't going to be good this season, I just don't even know. Like, honestly, if really I'm dead serious, like if Orange isn't good, I probably won't even review this season.
Damn.
Yeah.
You won't review Tales or anything?
One anime.
Probably not.
But how are you gonna make that YouTube bread, man?
Dude, Days just came out, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, sick. Now I know what not to watch.
I think we got one.
Well, I think we're done anyway. So
yeah, we're done for the most part.
You want to wrap it up, Christian?
Yeah. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. All of our social media will be in the description below. Make sure you follow us on Twitter for updates. We'll probably be putting out updates sometime this week because we plan on putting some other videos up this coming week. But yeah, everyone say goodbye.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
And make sure you let us know your thoughts.
Banana is the best anime ever.
Let us know your thoughts on the spring season.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Adios.
Adios.
Hey.